What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Ixen, and today we're gonna take a look at the difference between Doom 3.2 and 3.4. How did I manage to do 30% in Doom 3.2 and then go up to doing 60% in Doom 3.4 under a week? That and much more we will discuss in this video, but before we do that, check out the links in the video below. To catch me on Twitch, I'm streaming every Friday, 7:30 p.m. GMT +1. Also check out Pathfinder Gaming. His links is also in the video below or in the description. So let's go. What happened? Short explanation here. Well, I came into a team that calls Infinity X. So big shout out to you guys. And we were starting ahead to do 3.4 because we were starting out in Doom 3.2. Because we were waiting for people to join. So we were a bit short in the beginning, and I was fine with that because I saw a lot of potential, and I think that the team, it felt good from the start, even though we were missing players. So we started out in 3.2 and just doing some shenanigans, hitting 60%, super easy, with 3 man down, by the way. And our leader decided, together with the captain, that it would be a fun thing to do 3.3. Just for shenanigans, just for having some fun. So we went into 3.3 and we were really close to 60%. So we said, fuck it, let's go. We are some man down, but let's go and do 60%. And we did. The chat went bananas and we got our first time rewards and it was super cool. So that showed to me that I am in the right place at the right time because they are playing in the way that I like to play. They don't shy away when things is hard. When you see that it's a goal that you can reach, everybody is just putting their highest effort in, and I enjoy it. So we went into 3.4 for Fancy. I think we were 1 man down. I might be wrong on this. So if anybody from Infinity X is watching, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that we were 1 man down when we went into 3.4. So our leader said, and our captain says, like, yeah, don't bother too much. Just go for 30%, easy 30%, and that is all we need. Just keep the spirit alive and to try to just learning the nodes, since it's really fucking hard. So no pressure. What happened then was that we were hitting 50%, and I was just like, okay, this looks promising, and we had like 8 hours left on the raid. so we started to talk in the chat and said, like, is it even possible to hit 60%? And I said, I'm all in. If you want to go for 60%, you can count on me 100%. So I started to core just to get up the percentage in the nodes, and I saw that everybody was follow. So I said, like, I'm gonna go for it all in, like, no matter what. And my score that time, as you can see in the top corner or in the top border, is 181 million damage in difficulty 4. That is not only to count my own horn, it's the effort of the team was amazing. I was so proud over what we had achieved that time that I basically jumped up and down. I was spamming the chat with congratulations to everybody, and it was a massive milestone. So that is the short explanation of it all, to be honest. And as I said, I think that we were 1 man down, but we did it, and it was amazing. What a feeling, what a team, what a leaders, what a captains. It's amazing. I really enjoy my new team, and we have a lot of positive thinking in the team overall. And the big switch, to be honest, when it came to the Doom raids, is that I got into a team that suits me a lot. They are thinking in the same way that I am doing. They are acting in the way that I am acting. Like, if something is hard, you are just fucking gonna do it, and nobody can stop you from doing it. And when we see that we are close to a goal that we want to achieve, we are going for it. And so big shout out to Infinity X and to our leader. It's amazing. Great team, good atmosphere, and very, very good at raid. So I'm super happy with it. Now let's bring it into the second big point of this video, and probably the most enjoyable for you, since that's why you're here, right? The difference between Doom 2 and no, don't Doom 3.2 and 3.4 is the following. We will go over the section, but just let me explain what happened this raid. We have 1 hour and 39 minutes left, so I haven't raided since last night, and we got super angry last night because of the fucking RNG that is in this node. In the second node of the mutant, it's harder than the boss node, in my opinion. This is just ridiculous with the cloak and daggers and the fucking Wong spasm his retaliations out. Ridiculous node. A lot of RNG mostly of the time. I would say that we are clearing this node at least 5 out of 7 times per week. But everything just stopped here. Artemis or somebody just had a blast at it also and has soaked some shit from here. No, he just went in and out, which is fine. We said that we are not gonna care about this round of raid, but that is for a bit later, because we are gonna go over the sections and what has changed from 3.2 to 3.4. 3.3 we can basically skip that, because it's not that much difference, to be honest, in my experience. You may vary in your opinions, and please let me know about how you feel from the difference between 3.2 and 3.3, because it's really interesting. I didn't felt that much of a difference. I thought it was more fun and it was easier, because in some other sections character was staying alive a little bit longer, so I can build up my cooldowns, and I wasn't too afraid to use my big cooldowns. But when we are starting at Mystic, for example, what I've always been doing is Cloak and Dagger, Deathpool, Icarus and Cersei. Like, that is the standard thing for the Mystic. What I've been noticing now after a week in 3.4, and by the way, I waited a week to record this video, because I wanted to have a more grip on the nodes and sharing my experience, because I can't really like do a video after 1 day and say this is the big difference, because that doesn't really make sense. I've played every node now, so I can speak for it, and I am on the right side, so it is what it is. But the Mystic now, I basically changed totally over from Cloak Dagger, Deathpool, Icarus and Cersei to Morgan Le Fay and Dormammu instead of Cloak and Dagger. Not on the first node though, because then I can use all the ults and so on. But on the second node, I feel more or less that is the right choice. Dormammu and Morgan Le Fay is super good in the raid. Morgan Le Fay, as we know, is a broken character, and I love her. I adore her. She's awesome to play, and the more I can play with her outside of the arena, the more I will play her. Boss node is also the same. I did this one today, or the last raid, last night. And it was Morgan Le Fay, Dormammu, Dagger, no, Morgan Le Fay, Deathpool, Dormammu, Icarus and Cersei. No issues at all. So it's standard. That is the easy section. When it comes to the mutant, the big fucking elephant in the room, we have the first node. It's the standard. For me, it's the Axeman. There is videos out there of people doing it in different way. I think it's the first node you will use, is it Rogue, and in the second node somebody is using many people are using Emma. That hasn't worked out for me at all. I'm just getting insta killed, so I'm going with full Axeman. The first node is basically a copy paste from 3.1. I have the video at my channel, so if you want to know how to beat difficulty 4 with Axeman, you can check out my 3.1 video. Doing some misplays, you don't have to do everything that I do at the end, but I want it to be secure. But it's the same way, Negasonic Aways and Disrupt and Strife. You can check out the video for yourself. It's still viable in 3.4, trust me, because I do this every single day. So I know it's legit. Second node is an RNG fest. You have the Cloak and Daggers, you have the Wong, you have the Ghost Rider, if I'm not mistaken. And you have the Kestrel that is absolutely gonna obliterate you. You don't stand a chance if she will get a turn. You have the fucking Doctor Strange Heartless that will sometimes he use his basic at the first turn. Sometimes he uses special. I have no clue how this Doctor Strange Heartless is actually working, by the way, because it's different every single time. Then we have the Doom node, or the mutant boss. For me, it's a 2-shot. It's sack a team with like anything to get some ults out. Then you will basically go in with Axeman. If you are lucky, as I am from time to time, I will 2-shot it. Otherwise, it's a 3-shot because Morgan Le Fay is absolutely broken when it comes to that node. That is basically the hardest characters I've faced in any game mode at all, like even in Dark Dimensions. And when it comes to these nodes, she's ridiculously strong. When we come to skill, I think that this has been a more easy way, to be honest, when it comes to the difficulty 4. I know that Manny has a lot of problem with the skill. I have not a lot of issues here, and I will try to make some videos about the skill soon, because many people are complaining, and there is guides out there, but there is different strategies to it, and I want to share my experience also. But in the first wave, I can't really talk to you about how you will do everything, because I will come out with some guides for it, but the enemies are staying alive a bit longer, and I do enjoy that, because then I can build up my cooldowns, I can set them up to kill them in the correct orders and so on. It feels good. And after they fixed the bug with Kestrel that she blocks the Hela summons on the second wave, it has been a good experience for me. Second node is where people are really starting to struggle with the Morbius. The special from him in the beginning, if your team is not built high enough, is devastating. The best advice I can give you for this node at the moment, before I will record the videos, is that build your teams high, because you will need a level 90 to beat this node on difficulty 4. I have one teammate that has 85 and G15 and still doing the skill nodes every single day, and he's managing to do it. Can be RNG, can be good play style, can be basically everything. But I think that you should build your heroes here, or your skill team, to 90, definitely. And remember also, the big tip of the hat is to stun Ghost Rider with Charon. If you're not, he's gonna one-shot you once in a while when you are killing somebody. The boss node, it's fine. It's a double tap from time to time. I can one-shot it. I've done it twice, I think. And usually it's a 2-tap. Doom is not an issue on this one. The big threat for me is Meddling Prayer, to be honest. And remember to don't summon too much, because you have double carnage. When it comes to the bio nodes, I think that in difficulty 4, the first node is way more easier than it was in 3.2. I felt, to be honest, that they were dodging a lot more when it came to 3.2. Can be confirmation biased, of course, but for me, at the first bio node, I think it's easier because I can use way more cooldowns that I could own before, or abilities, if you so wish to say. What I mean with that is that I will use Scarlet Spider, his ultimate at the beginning, and it just feels good. The second node is a legit 2-tap. What you will aim for is the same. It's the same tactic as you use in 3.2, to be honest. I like to rewind Moondragon. No, I don't. I rewind Phyla Vale at the beginning, so she can't cleanse. Then I will try to kill Bishop and Jubilee. And my goal with the node is to kill Phoenix, so she will turn into Dark Phoenix, and then I would just quit out of the node, because when you are going in again, remember that Ghost Spider is sticking her fucking drums in the air, and you will get some energy back. So when you have trouble and issues with the nodes, remember that you can also only go into the nodes and just quit right away, because as soon as you are spawning, Ghost Spider will give you energy, and that is something that people are forgetting. That if you can waste your energy and you feel that you are low on abilities, you can just go in and let her drum and go out again, and then go in again, and she will do it again. And in that way, you can cheese the node. Boss node. Don't remember if I have one-shotted it yet, but it's also a legit 2-tap. Shouldn't be that much of an issue. Remember to save your ult from Spider-Punk so he can land the trauma on Cersei at the start, and you can basically snipe her down. When it comes to the Bionic Avengers in the tech, since that it was what I am using at the moment, the first node is not that hard, to be honest. Very easy one shot. The second node is a pain. The barrage at the start is more than I can master at the moment. I think I did this. I think I revived my team 2 times to get it down. So a 3-tap for me when we were doing the push, and the amount of damage the Zemo is pumping out is ridiculously high. My team is around 850k, so they are not that big, and my Hulkbuster is only at 3 stars, but G16, because I love the character. I think he's amazing, and I've always liked Hulkbuster, so he was G16 as soon as I got him. The boss node, it's a struggle. Like, you will not one-shot this with a team like mine. 850k, you won't one-shot it. I don't even know if it's possible. I haven't checked any videos. And basically, I didn't try that hard either, because we were reaching 60%, and that was the goal. So what is the big difference between the Doom 3.2 to Doom 3.4? Well, I must say that I have a better experience overall when it comes to the difficulty 4. Because of the reason that I mentioned before, I can actually use the abilities and I can build it up again, and it's more strategic, and I like that. The biggest problem at the moment is that the mutants are the new tech. You do remember how we struggle without the tech team. We are in the same position at the moment when it comes to the mutants. It feels bad. It's a bad experience. The first node is decent, it's fine. I one-shot it every time, so it's no biggies. But when it comes to the second node and the boss node, then it's not a fun experience, that I can say. What I've also come into a conclusion about when it comes to overall Doom difficulties, no matter what difficulty you are playing on, the first node of the sections is the easiest ones. Like, there's no doubt that you can one-shot the first nodes if you are playing on this difficulty. You should be able to do that, and if I can do it, so can you. My teams are big. The most of my raid teams is over 1 million in power, and I understand that people don't have that amount of investment, but for me as a raider, and I love the raiding, it's a perfect opportunity to level up them even higher. And at the same time, I don't think that I have Icarus and Cersei at level 90, because I'm sticking to my guns and saying that I don't need to level up characters if I don't need them to be bigger to do the task that they are aimed to do. Icarus and Cersei at the moment are doing what they are doing at their level. I'm not even gonna check it, but I'm pretty sure that they are not 90. But if the characters is doing what they are supposed to do, I don't feel the need of leveling them up. So that is what it is, and I think that we have a long journey to go. We still have difficulty 5 to go into, but for that we need 100% difficulty 4. And of course, we're gonna aim for it when the time comes, but it will take a while to go there, to be honest. But our goals now is to try to work in 60% run once a week, and I think that is an amazing plan. I like that. I think it's very engaging to have a goal, and to do it once a week. It's perfect because of the heals and everything, so people can load themselves up with the heal packs and so on, and then maybe try for 2 times per week. Time will tell. If you like the video, sub to the channel, hit the thumbs up. Let me know your opinions about the Doom raids in the comments below, and until next time, you know what to do. Stay safe, stay sane, and dude, don't burn out. Cheers.